Hey guys, Risque here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So, last we left off, it's been a minute, so I'm not entirely refreshed. But I think, I also just took a hit, so, please excuse me. I think we need to go in the trailer and talk to What's-Her-Face. I'm probably giving up on the voices for most characters, because I'm having fun with this game. I like this game. But it's exhausting to do it as a playthrough because of all the characters and voices and stuff. Jesus Christ. Apologies. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Shit. Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? Because I remember, I was using a funky accent for her. I don't even remember what the accent was. I couldn't recreate it if I tried. No? No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? I've also noticed they kind of overdo the stuttering. It's like in almost every line there's a stutter. I'm not doing the stutters. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over... Yeah, run, not run. Over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh. Well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys. Oh, shit. I didn't know she had a fucking crew. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Okay, crazy bitch. Well, I guess we know who did it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Yeah, you dumb bitch. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. Girl, okay. I'll be looking forward to it. You know, if this were like normal court, this would be a slam dunk case, man. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. He gives kind of like... If Chris Redfield had, like, room temperature IQ vibes. And I'm here for it. I love me some himbos. I can't lie. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Also, why he's got the band-aid on his face like Nelly? Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. I hope so. We've been doing this case for like 3 sessions now. Jesus. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Alright, sweet. Sorry. I didn't even think I took that big of a hit. I don't know why it's kicking my ass so much. But yeah, how are you guys? How's life? How are things? I'm okay. I'm happy to be recording today. I was gonna record, today's Monday, I was gonna record Friday. But I guess they were doing construction or something on the house, because literal, constant, loud, bumping, thumping, humping, trumping, like, it was constant for hours. So yeah, I could not record that day. And even if I could, I was in no mood after that. I was pissed. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. Thank God. Let's get this figured out and move on. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. God fucking damn it. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Well, that's great. That's great that he got his hands on her first. God, motherfucker. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. This judge is such a chicken shit. Like, good God. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Okay, witness testimony, the day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon? The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. I'm a little nervous because, like, it's been a minute since I've played this, so I don't remember a lot of the details about, like, times and shit. So, hope that doesn't work against me. That's gonna suck. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me at 2:30. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. That's some bullshit. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. I don't trust it. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Okay. So. Let's press her on everything. Every single thing. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Okay. Meeting began at 12 sharp, ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. You just said you took a break at 2:30, you dumbass. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. Objection. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Shut the fuck up, Edgeworth. Same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, you know what, girl? You get points on that. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Okay, there was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. God damn it. Ooh, I don't like her. I want to shove that pipe down her fucking eye socket. Maybe we could try remembering. No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Okay. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. 15-minute break. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. You're irritating me, lady. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Okay, so now T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak... Well, Nick, find anything? Kinda wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said, somewhere. Okay. Let's see. Is there proof she didn't eat the steak? I mean... Okay, there's gotta be a contradiction somewhere. You began at 12, ended at 4. Is there a contradiction to that? I mean, I don't know that the steak has anything to do with it. Okay, maybe, hold on, maybe I guess I'll take me. I don't trust that with the van contradicts it. I don't know. They just gave me the van, so I'm like, surely I need to use it. Shit. Damn it. Evidence clearly reveals contradiction. Okay. Shut up. Damn it. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. Maybe the stakes is the contradiction to that statement. Yeah. Oh shit. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella are at a table outside the trailer. Excuse me. Yet, there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. Poet and didn't even know it. Or maybe he did know it. Do you know it, Phoenix? You threw your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. Incinerator? I can't. Okay. This is when I need voices, because I'm like, their voices. Because English is my first language, unfortunately. I see. What was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. Was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? Well... I think you could. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey Nick, look at the data we have on that samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear? Wait! Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. Okay. I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. Oh, shit. Damn it. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. I mean... Breaking the shaft has been minted with duct tape. Okay. I don't understand what Maya's trying to say with that. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. I mean... that would make sense to present it, right? Or is this what I need to present? Right? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through their chest. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what your... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Uh-oh. Right? Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Oh, please, thank you, God. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Misty Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. That's literally what I just said. Y'all are slow. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? With that fucking van you did, yeah. How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Now I know why they gave me the van. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Oh, shit. I don't know. I don't really care, quite honestly. All that matters is that My dude's innocent. Can we fucking end this case? Jesus Christ. I don't think he was. No, of course he wasn't. Ha! So without Mr. Manila noticing anything, she put the body in the van, then managed to put the body into the costume? Are you seriously suggesting that is possible? Okay, maybe he was. Of course I'm not serious. Huh? I was kidding. To lighten up the proceedings. Lighten? You can't lighten up a murder. Sure I can, I just did. Mr. Wright, the court requests you refrain from making claims in jest. Yes, Your Honor. Of course Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. Whatever, I don't give a shit. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need, thank God. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? Yeah, take the win, Phoenix. For God's sake, end this case, please. It's been 84 years. So, what happens next? Me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? She said I lost. Why are we dragging this on? Oh my God. I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? Yes, it was her. Oh. Okay. You killed Jack Hammer. Is that not what we just spent the last fucking 30 minutes talking about? Yes, she did it. She admitted she did it. Why is this still going on? Good God. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Okay, we need to end this episode. It's gone on long enough. I was wanting to finish this damn case in this episode, but it's probably going to take like another whole session and a half. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.